Hello everybody, it's Piggy Gaming, and welcome back. Station has been selected! Yay! Okay, I'm gonna play Chapter 2. Let's do another player round. Hola! 8, por favor!
Oh, Spanish one again?
Yes. I'm assuming 8 is Carnival! I'm assuming map 8 is Carnival. And we're not doing that! Okay? We're not! Alright, what else did we do? Hello, is anyone here at the station? At the station. Okay, so we went from the house to the station. Attention, the monster's in the station. Get to the garage now. Grand! You just can't escape it, can you? Another monster? I need to get to the garage. Let me guess. They've locked the garage. Hey, a toolbox. No tool in the toolbox? Okay.
Key? Any drawers?
I'm not sure if they have drawers, but they do have keys all around. And do these things... Are those liable to break, or are they... Okay. Piggy is woken up. I swear if it spawns like 2 feet from me. Okay. That's a person. That is a person. That's not somebody. Oh wait, right. This is Trader, right? This is Trader mode. Oh! Oh! Hey! I have the key for that. I have the key for that. Down there. I can open door. Yay! I opened a door!
Oh.
There's some ammo and... Okay, I have a battery. Oh! Trader, okay. Aha! I wonder if there's just like a big old plot of Piggy, ROBLOX. I want to just know the plot of Piggy. I'm assuming this isn't actually an IBDM title, but it's the first thing that pops up, and now I'm interested. Oh, storyline, Piggy Wiki. Nice. I don't even need to be in the game to just look up plot of Piggy. I could have just done that. But what is this? I am sure this has got to be, this has got to be fake, right? Shoot. So somebody must have tricked IBDM. That's funny. Anyways, there's a plot line of Piggy. Oh, did I miss the beginning of the last match? Oh, what are we going into now? I have one. If I had 3 guesses, I'd guess Carnival. Player has been selected. I've been selected as Piggy because I have the because I have the double chance game pass from when I last played Piggy. Oh look, it's the Carnival!
Again?
I'm coming for them. Oh yes, this cat with a shovel is liable to attack. Muhaha. Cat with shovel. I have wait. You said there was something about the eye color, like under. Remember the last video where I said there was like an Undertale reference putting Alphys next to Toby? Well. Yeah. Apparently, there's also something with the eye color, like being a personality trait that they had before they were monsters, which is interesting because in Undertale you have the soul color of humans, which is basically they're different personality traits. They're ruling personality traits. So you have like green for kindness and stuff like that, red for determination, which is funny. I have a red eye. I have determination. Buddy, you ain't. Buddy, I'm afraid you just ain't. Hello. 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 Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi, you two. Hi. Hello. I wanna give you a hug. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Don't tell me you're afraid of me. All I want to do is give you a hug. A hug very specifically with my shovel. But I'm sure that doesn't matter.
You should kind of walk away a little bit so they get a little bit like, oh, relief, and then go back and get them.
Well, you can't exit the room yet, my good sir. You're not done. What? Are you all trying to troll me by, like, moving away at the last second? That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna... Oi! Oi! Oi, mate! I'm gonna place a trap there, and then you're not gonna be able to... I touched that man! I know I did. Oi! Get back here! Get back here, you fool! Are you trying to troll me? I will hit you with me shovel! Get back here! How did you hop over a trap? That's not possible! That's not You got caught in the trap! What's Junkrat say? Junkrat main! Oi! What's Junkrat say? I guess caught in the trap. Get caught in the trap.
There's a lot of things that they say. You'll like this one.
I'm pretty sure that's when he throws the bomb.
When he throws the bomb.
Yeah.
You'll like this one. And then
Gotcha! I think it's gotcha. It's gotcha! What? You walked into me, I saw you!
You stepped in it.
You really, and you really,
stepped in it.
You stepped in it, mate. You really stepped in it, mate. And then you really got this one or something like that, right? I'll be guarding the outrance. I mean exit. Just saying. Not only did I call it the outrance, but I also called it the exit.
Exit. It isn't an exit. Exit.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Red is unknown.
Red is unknown.
Ha!
It says the character helped the community before the infection.
Huh.
Orange is unknown, but they can travel large distances and travel in groups. Green was an independent before infection. Blue unknown, purple unknown, white unknown. Black is generally unknown, just like orange. Travel large distances, travel in groups. Black unknown, white iris. I mean, it's kind of boring. They should have
The soul colors like an Undertale. They really should.
Yeah, they should really clean that up a little bit. I'd like to know the meanings of it.
Yeah, cause like the red eyes.
Yeah. Unknown? I mean, isn't that the main?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that should be a
The
little
main
bit better.
character
Somebody
is red,
needs to
and
come.
so is my character, my main.
Red.
Kitty. Kitty's red. Oh, ha! You little troll got caught in a little trap. Gotcha!
Gotcha!
Junkrat Overwatch. Alright, okay. Be the last one alive. Be the last one alive. Oh, I feel that I'm gonna have to do this. I'm on your tail. I'm on your tail, and you're never going to outwit me. I'm on your tail. I'm right behind. Oh, there's a bacon head over there. Okay. I'm over there. I'm right behind you. I am right behind you. Oh, you nearly got caught in that one. You nearly got caught in that one, huh? You nearly got caught in that one. Did you? Did you really? Did you really? Oh, did you really nearly get caught in that one? I'm gonna go get you. Now. You better jump. You better jump. You better jump. Darn it, you can jump really well. Are you just gonna play Ring Around the Rosie? You'll all fall down. Eventually. You really like to avoid those traps, huh? Oh, there's more there than I thought. What are the hitboxes for these, like, carnival balls? Why they're so big? And then, oh my gosh, there's so many of them that I just haven't, they've just, like, disappeared. They're really good at hiding, aren't they? I think I'm gonna go attack somebody else. Oh. Or you could just shoot me. Piggy is gone for 20 seconds.
Oh.
I'll be back! Don't worry. With a vengeance. With a revengeance. What? Oi! Oi! Is that what? Oi! Hiya! Heyo! Now look, you could say this is camping, and it's not. What I'm trying to do is a little bit more... Really? Really? You just happen to find the ammo that makes me be gone for 20 seconds. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. You little... You snuck out behind me. It was mainly because those two that just kept trolling me, running around and running around and running around. I need to... Wait, go to book 2. Oh, so there's more than just, like, one base Piggy game? Ah! Okay, kills 7. Why did I say I killed 7? Didn't I kill, like, 3? I mean, I'll be humble enough to admit that I didn't think I got that many.
Is it kind of like Overwatch when you destroy mines and turrets?
I don't think so.
That incurs a kill or
I don't think so. So that's kind of interesting.
Did you take away their weapon? Maybe it has something to do with that.
Don't think so.
I don't know.
Let me get a Piggy Book 2, because I'm pretty sure I remember most of the thing of Piggy Book 1. At least, at the very least, even if I don't have that, I know that I can at least go to my good old friend Fandom! My good old friend Fandom. A police officer looking for a missing child named Georgie Piggy. The chapter starts off with you exiting a car ready to enter the house, a place where Georgie was last seen, but then you hear something before you were hit on the head by Piggy, who kidnaps you and locks you inside the house. When you gain consciousness in the bed of the kid's room, you try to get out, but Piggy wakes up shortly after and chases you around. Fortunately, you manage to escape, and then you go to the station, the police station, to get help. You arrive to the station and ask if there's anyone there, when all of a sudden a voice is heard through a loudspeaker. The person on the other side tells you that there's a monster in the station. The monster is one of the infected, and that you should evacuate to the garage. As you explore the station, you encounter a mother who starts chasing you around. Despite this, you manage to open the barricaded door from the garage and find out that the person who spoke through a loudspeaker is actually your co-worker and friend Doggy, who asks you to bring his gas to fuel, asks you to bring him some gas to fuel his car. You give it to him, and you two drive out to the station and start chatting a little. Doggy concluding that you two need to get to the bottom of the situation. The chapter ends with Doggy abruptly asking how much gas was in that gas can you brought. Soon the car runs out of gas in the middle of the city, whereupon Mother, Father, and Sheepy surround the car. You and Doggy run into the gallery for shelter and seal the building, only to soon realize that Father had entered as well. After escaping the gallery, you and Doggy have a little chat about your personality and how you shouldn't let the situation make you forget who you are. And then you two travel into the forest. 4 weeks later, you recall that all the monsters you saw, Piggy, Mother, Father, and Sheepy, were all of your friends. Doggy tells you you need to get some sleep. All of a sudden, you awake up by a bark and see that Doggy is nowhere to be seen. There's an empty bottle near the fireplace. While looking around, you find out Doggy's infected, so he'll kill you with an axe if he gets too close. Jeez, this game is dark. Moreover, Sheepy followed you and Doggy to the forest and is now out for you. Doggy can alert Sheepy where you are if you get into enough proximity. After escaping the forest, you find a walkie-talkie. All of a sudden, somebody from the other line says, "Hello, is anyone out there?" The person from the other side is Mr. P, a famous celebrity who asks you to save his friend from the school and meet him in the sewers afterwards. The infected teacher is the one chasing you around this chapter. When you open a surveillance room with a book, Mr. P's friend is revealed to be someone named Bunny. When you and Bunny finally make it to the sewers, you meet Mr. P, but you also fall unconscious. You later wake up briefly to see that you were taken to the hospital on a stretcher with Bunny showing you that you'll be fine. You also briefly see a hallucination of Doggy. Hospital Chapter 6. You wake in the hospital and Bunny tells you Mr. P is waiting on the roof. Let's hurry, implying that Mr. P is going to help you, and Bunny escaped with his helicopter. It turns out that the hospital was raided by the affected and they took their toll as Dr. Barry became one of them. When you finally reach the rooftop, you and Bunny discover that Mr. P left without you and you decide to go through the metro instead. Before you do, however, you notice that Bunny is just standing without doing anything, and you ask her if she's coming, and then she replies with, "Yeah, coming whereupon the chapter ends." Metro Chapter 7. This is where you and Bunny ends up. Bunny says that she doesn't feel too well, leaving her crossbow to use, that you can use it to stun the infected with carrots found around the map. Your main goal of this chapter is to get the tram working again while being chased around by a creature named Piggy. In the end of the chapter, Bunny reveals to you that she drank the potion Mr. P gave her and she will soon turn infected. You have no choice but leave Bunny behind you to be semi-infected. After you leave, Bunny is left to fight off the monsters by herself. This game gets way darker!
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
I'm reading about the insolence.
What?
Insolence. The mysterious entity called the Eye, located in the sewers.
Cool. I don't know.
Possibly led by Tio.
I don't know who any of those are. Carnival, Chapter 8. You enter the carnival in the search for Mr. P. In this chapter, you're being caught and chased by the infected called Clowny, and you're forced to open the cage with an infected called Foxy inside. At the end, instead of Mr. P, you find two survivors, Pony and Zizzy. Pony assumes that you are infected, but Zizzy tells him that the infected don't talk. As you chat with the two new survivors, Foxy sneaks up behind you. The Pony steps in and stuns him with this wooden sword. And then they take you to a safe place. City, Chapter 9. You must pass through the city to get to their safe place. While you're fixing the gate, you're attacked by the infected Dubu called Ellie and Grandmother. When you finally manage to fix the gate and escape, you start chatting with Zizzy and Pony about what their lives were like before. A dark figure is seen behind the dumpster and runs away when you and others notice it. You and Zizzy go to check it out. Pony stays behind the safe place, leaving the story on a cliffhanger. Mall, Chapter 10. You and Zizzy realize that the person watching through the vents is hiding in a mall. In this chapter, you're attacked by Robbie, a robot. And also, an infected named Mousy is patrolling the vents. When you finally open the doors, Zizzy looks curious, and you find out the person watching you, the group, was Georgie, who is still alive, hiding from the infected. You and Zizzy take him to the safe place where you meet Z and Zuzzy, Zizzy's younger sisters, who refer to you as looking funny. Also, there are two more survivors present, Giraffe and Mimi. Pony says that he managed to track down Mr. P's helicopter signal. You, Pony, and Zizzy set out to find Mr. P, while Georgie Piggy is watched by Z and Zuzzy. Susie? You, Zizzy, and Pony track down an outpost, Chapter 11. You, Zizzy, and Pony track down Mr. P's helicopter signal to a military outpost. The outpost is infested with infected soldiers, and you are also being chased by an infected by the name of Torture. By, like, flamethrower. Also happens to be a, what's it called? Alliteration of torture. So that's probably meaningful. That's meant to be. At the end, you get ready to go into the power plant, but you find out Georgie followed you. He also unintentionally attracted many infected soldiers. Pony and Zizzy stay behind to fight. A crowd of the infected soldiers have gathered. You and Georgie go into the plant and find Mr. P, who is a cyborg now. He passes you off as the people who he has let down in the past coming back to haunt him and then runs away. Georgie and you follow him to the transition to Chapter 12 begins. Distorted Memory. This chapter is a prequel to the events of Mall, and you also play as Georgie. Georgie wakes up from a nightmare and asks his sister Penny if she is awake. Penny. That's an interesting, different version of Peppa. If she's awake. He gets no response, so he calls her name again, but gets no response again and wonders where she went. After escaping the distorted version of his home and being chased by Memory. Memory is terrifying, by the way. I've played this one before. Memory is a terrifying skin.
I think
Oh, I don't think that was what it was. That was scary. That was scarier originally, right?
It's a black and white pig.
Yeah.
With a baseball bat.
Yeah. But it was way different. I swear that was different. Maybe it's not, but that was still one of the scariest skins.
Really?
Memory. Georgie finds Penny in the backyard facing away from me. He asks if she's okay, but she runs away into darkness. Georgie tries to stop her, but to no avail. Since he doesn't feel well and falls asleep, now his eyes become black with red glowing pupils. All of a sudden, Georgie wakes up from the mall. It's all just a dream. Okay, that was the mall. Plant, Chapter 12. Moving back to the story, you and Georgie should continue to chase Mr. P into his power plant. Mr. P abruptly stops and says that he just wanted to be left alone, but the memories of the past still haunt him. He says he's just as stubborn as him when he tried to save his wife, but that this time he will stop you just like he should have stopped himself. He then loads his plasma gun. In this chapter, you're not only chased by Mr. P, but also Badgie. After completing this chapter by giving Mr. P the photo of his wife, Mr. P finally gives in, admitting that he was wrong, and then he regrets what he caused. He wants to hurt him for infecting his family, but you step in and dissuade him from doing so, saying that if he hurts Mr. P, he's no better than him. Okay, if you also add that if Georgie does that, he will become everything he hates Mr. P, so Georgie obeys. Mr. P says, leave me here and leave with Georgie. Then you can choose between the good ending or the bad ending. There's also like the Undertale style of just like the endings.
Choose your adventure.
Yeah, but definitely the Undertale style of good ending, bad ending, true ending.
Oh, yeah.
Because technically in Undertale, bad ending would be genocide, good ending would be pacifists? No, good ending would be neutral, and then true ending would be pacifist. And the true ending, okay, in the good ending, you follow Georgie back to daylight, where Zizzy and Pony have just defeated all the infected soldiers. Then you tell them that you and Georgie stop Mr. P. And what happens next is that Zizzy, you, Pony, and Georgie are going to find a cure for the infection. At the end of the credits, Mr. P's hat is shown, indicating that he's dead. This ending is not canon. Oh. In the bad ending, you stay and talk with Mr. P, but while doing so, Badgie sneaks up behind you. Georgie sets to look out as Badgie slashes your back with the radioactive container, and the screen goes black. At the end of the credits, legs of your infected self standing over Mr. P's hat, indicating that you infected him after Badgie infected you. This ending is also non-canon. In the true ending, you stay behind and talk with Mr. P like in the bad ending, but you ask him what has happened to start the outbreak. Mr. P explains that his wife, Mrs. P, was terribly sick with a disease called lineoma. Is that a real thing? Lineoma. Lineoma is an uncommon illness mainly found in cystic Lucella. This is still in the Piggy Wiki. First mentioned from Mr. and Mrs. P. Not much to know about the illness other than extremely rare. Lineoma. That sounds like a very Greek Latin name. So I wonder if you try to translate that. Like, let me see if I can Google. Let me see if I can like. Google Translate. Google Translate time. Latin to English. It does. Well, linea means lines in Latin, but I can't find anything else. It's possible that that's just maybe a random word.
Lines like the player the Z one has lines. Z.
Yeah, zebra. But that's interesting.
Maybe that's the Z's. Maybe the stripes are.
I think they're just zebras, but yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay.
That's true. Then maybe it's just a made-up word.
True.
Storyline. Okay, what else? And you need to make an antidote. The drink referred to as a potion by Bunny. He even rushed the doctors to test it, despite their warnings that the antidote, which is codenamed Substance 128, is unstable. The Piggy family, all but Georgie, volunteered to test the antidote. They took the potion and began feeling stronger. Mr. P thought the potion was proper, so he gave it to his wife. Everything was fine until Mr. P heard news that the Piggy family started becoming hostile. He thought it was something else, but soon Mr. P started becoming hostile too, and her eyes turned red. Mr. P knew he needed to stop her, but he didn't have the heart to do it and let her go instead. He tried to take care of the mess and make more cures. Then you came along. He reveals to you that he and his researchers found signs of infection in you. But you were fine. While he was doing more research, the hospital was raided and Bunny was attacked. Mr. P gave her another rushed potion. This potato doesn't learn. He made a potion, and it went wrong. Then he made another rushed potion, and assumed that it would be right. He realized what he's done, left the hospital, giving you up for infected. Mr. P then wishes you and Georgie the best of luck and tells you to leave. After you meet up with Zizzy and Pony, who finish knocking out the soldiers, Georgie suggests about looking for a cure. At the end of the credits, Mr. P's hat is nowhere to be found, indicating that he's still alive. Unlike the good and bad ending, this ending is canon. Piggy Book 2. Okay, well, I've just read the entire Piggy's plotline of Book 1, and I want to start Piggy Book 2, but that's only after I end this. So, thank you all for watching. This has been a Candy Game video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.